And you know what? I don't even know if people need to work 40 hours a week.
Yeah, if you're completely doing your own thing, I don't know that 40 hours is a reasonable, like, I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah. I have a goal, and that goal is to get down to 5 hours a day of work, 5 days a week. Maybe even 4. It seems crazy only work 20 hours a week, but that is a goal of mine because athletics are important to me and music is important to me and spending time with friends and family is important to me. And I know that a lot of my work time is spent looking at analytics or doing things that I could have easily made a process for.
Yeah, answering emails.
Like looking at way too many drafts of a video when I could just trust the editor, and maybe it's not perfect, but it's good. So I want to get to that point where it's like I've trained people, I've built the systems, I've built the documentation, and I now have 5 hours a day. And when I start that 5 hours, I go hard and I do exactly what needs to be done, and I'm done. So maybe it's 9 to 2.
Yeah.
It's like, cool. All right. I'm going to go work out now.
Yeah, because a lot of people they're not working full intensity for 8 hours.
No, they're kind of just running out the clock.
Like most of the important work is like probably done near the end of the day when you're like, I better get this in.
And not in my case. Like when I had the office job, I would come in. Most of my important work was done in the morning.
Oh, okay. And then you
Especially,
just kind of waited.
I would get there at 6 a.m. and nobody else would get there till 7:30 or 8. So I would just crush it for 2 hours in the morning.
I did love time when I was alone. That is so good for getting good work done.
Mm-hmm. And I'd do okay in the late morning, and then I would go to lunch, come back, kind of just derp around for the afternoon until I was able to go to the gym, and then I'd come back from the gym and have maybe an hour left, and I would just sort of run down the clock. And that doesn't sound great, but that's kind of like how the energy levels worked for me. In the morning, I was on fire. And I got my work done, and I got extra projects done too. So it wasn't like I was just, I didn't have enough work to do. I asked for more, but I don't think that we need to work 10 hours a day or 8 hours a day.
Yeah, that stuff was developed back when it was like factory
industrial
jobs and stuff, where it made sense because more hours meant like guaranteed more good work done.
Yeah, and it's funny. There's like this societal and generational guilt where we feel like, our grandparents had to work 8 hours a day in the factory, so I should be okay with working 8 hours a day, even if it's in the office. And it's like, no, you should work however long you need to work to meet your goals. Are your goals to live a balanced life where you can provide for your family and save money and get the work done that you've been assigned? Okay, can you do that in 5 hours? I think you can.
Yeah.
We have a lot of opportunities for automation and efficiency building that they didn't have back then. Why not use them? And if you want to use that to just work more, go ahead, but don't do it out of guilt.